Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, Talk It Up with us, Cindy and Jerry. Hope everyone's having a good week.
How's everybody doing out there?
So, last week's episode, last week's episode was interesting, you know, with the car
our son's car.
and
So I think, in 2 weeks?
3 weeks.
In the 3 weeks, we had to get a replacement TV and our son's car.
And a replacement battery for his car.
And a replacement battery.
For his car.
Yeah, so things happen, you know, and you just have to be ready. Either have be some cash on the side, you're going to put it on a credit card, store card, like our TV is on the PC Richards card. But
and with car issues, the car's old. It's always good to have AAA. Yes. It helps immensely with towing.
Yeah, we're a big fan.
Listen, we didn't have AAA.
Yeah.
Towing would have been ridiculous.
Did they tell you the price offhand, or I'm pretty sure easy. Minimum,
without AAA, it's like $125, $150. With the AAA, because he was so far from, he was at work, it was only $59. So
now,
it wasn't bad.
I like AAA also because you can use it for hotels.
I know, and for hotels, car rentals, and everything, which is our episode today.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about
spring break.
Spring break. You could do staycation, vacation,
right. And we do talk about it. We have had that
both.
We have had that conversation how we've had the small vacations and the large ones, but this one's really where spring break is coming up for us.
Spring break for us in the last, I think, 3 years.
It's been down in Florida.
It's been in Florida, but that's only because
you have
my niece.
You have a niece down there, and
her boys and my sister's son. They're very close to our young, and we're looking to buy. And our youngest son is very attached to his cousins.
Yes.
So we figure, if he stays home during spring break, all he's gonna do is stay in his room and play video games, maybe go to the mall or the movies. Versus I spend money on a plane ticket because I'm not even staying at a hotel.
No, you're staying
at my niece's house.
Right.
And aside from spending to go do the extracurricular, like going to the amusement parks or going to the lagoon.
Right.
The lagoon, as per if you guys want to look up online,
it's called
Metro
Epicenter.
Epicenter or the Metro.
Metro Epicenter.
Yeah.
It's an HOA community.
They're making them all over the place now.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing now of not just having pools at these.
No, it's like a whole water
this
park.
This one is 7-acre lagoon, man-made. The new one, I think, is somewhere about 10 to 12 acres.
Yeah, so
that's
where I take him there because we have friends that live in that community. That are part of that water park activity thing. Yeah. So when I'm down there, usually I either will pay to go and get in, or our friends that live there, if they're not busy or whatever, she'll call me and like, hey, if you're not busy, come on. We're here. We'll get you guys inside. And when I say this place is like, it's not a water park per se because they don't have a lot of water slides per se.
They have the obstacle course.
Inflatable obstacle course.
It's large, and they can do canoeing, kayaking,
paddleboard, and they have giant inflatable obstacle course,
yeah,
and then they have these giant inflatable slides that shoot you right into the lagoon.
Right. So it's definitely a new thing in the past couple of years.
Yeah, so in the last 3 years that I've been down to Florida, I always end up 2-3 days at the lagoon with him and take him different places. But I stay on a budget because I stay with my niece.
Yes.
And we go to the lagoon, which our friend lives there.
So I wasn't going to go.
But
I am going to go down there.
He's coming with us.
I took 2 days off, so she's there from Easter Sunday.
I'm there a whole week.
I'm going to be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We leave Monday, we could have breakfast or early lunch, but then we're leaving in the evening around 6.
Yeah, 6. So we have half a day that they are.
Yeah, like I said, we could enjoy breakfast somewhere.
Actually, what we could do is, if you're renting a car, we could hang out down in Ybor City.
Yeah.
And then go turn the car in because Ybor City is right there in the hub of Tampa.
Right, but finding something with Aiden that he'll enjoy or something.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. Or we can go to the urban place that it's like the jump zone or whatever, but they have.
Oh, okay.
We could take him there.
Yeah.
But I'm excited because he's coming with me because he never comes with me during spring break.
Well, again, I try to do everything on a budget. So I know we're planning a big vacation in July. We're definitely. You're going to be in Florida at least for 2 weeks, and then we're off meeting at Puerto Rico. I actually thought about going to Florida and then flying from Florida to Puerto Rico.
So you coming with?
Yeah. So right. Yeah.
Like flying into Florida.
Yeah.
With
Spending
me? Okay.
2 or 3. Not with you.
Oh.
You're there for like 2 weeks.
Yes.
I would fly in for 3 days, and then we will fly out to Puerto Rico.
Oh,
so kind of hang out.
The girls would love that.
Just to hang out in Florida for a couple of days. Yeah. I enjoy it. I love it down there.
My nieces adore him.
You know.
They were like, and the other day, because they don't know.
No, they don't know I'm coming.
And they don't watch our channel. I haven't given them access to the channel yet.
No.
So, they called me the other day. Can you please convince them to come? I'm like, geez, you make me feel like I'm not wanted. They're like, no. We want him to come. We miss him, and he's so much fun. So I'm not telling them. We're not telling them that he's coming.
I already have the plan. I'm not even gonna pull up. I was gonna say, hey, it's Jerry's here. I'm gonna be like DoorDash.
Yeah.
She's gonna be like,
I'm gonna pretend I ordered DoorDash.
Hey, I ordered DoorDash
because they gotta buzz people in to get through the gate.
And I'm just gonna say DoorDash for such and such, and
yeah. That means you gotta show up with some kind of food.
Yeah, I probably will because I'm gonna be hungry. You know what I'll do is, here's an interesting thing. When we were down there, we had McDonald's. We went to a drive-through McDonald's.
Yes.
And it was strange because the kid was like, I don't know. He was on cloud nine.
Yeah.
But the McDonald's down there looked like the ads.
Yes, they do, which is weird.
I was like,
the food is perfect.
Yeah,
it's not crooked.
No,
the burgers look
it looks
fluffy and stacked.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
I was like, I don't want to eat this Big Mac. Like, what?
It's too perfect.
Look at your food, everybody. I mean, and they didn't even realize. Wow, like, yeah, you've been here for a while. You're used to it. We're up here in the Northeast, and your Big Mac is squashed, and I'm not ratting out the people that work there. Hey, I understand it, but it was just
it's the things
it was an appearance
that make him happy.
Sorry.
So yes, I'm excited. We're going in 3 weeks. So usually, like I said, he plans everything. Yeah. He's meticulous.
I am.
So once we're done recording this, we got to go upstairs. You
right,
got to book the rental car.
Well, I got to book the rental car, and what I want to see if I could do is I'm getting there like Thursday evening.
He's gonna see if he could change the flight and maybe get there earlier.
Yeah, because I work in the city, New York City. I could just leave from the city, my job, and go to LaGuardia or JFK, and then catch a flight. And I'm there Wednesday night. I'll get there like maybe 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. But now I got a whole Thursday there.
Yes. So we're gonna go upstairs after we're done recording. See if he could change his going in flight to see if he can get it.
Available, and then talk to my boss.
Yes.
Asking her if I could have half a day. She's phenomenal. She just started with us 6 months ago.
So he's gonna see if he can fly in on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Straight out of work.
Right.
Which
then
would be
I got
awesome.
a full Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
and Monday.
Monday. Yeah.
So
I need it.
He really needs it
because I've been working on a project for 4 months.
4 months.
What? 4 months.
Yeah, stressful 4 months.
Yeah, so.
And I mean, when I'm down there, usually when I go in the summer, I take my niece's car. I'm getting comfortable driving in Florida. Mm-hmm. But he likes to do these crazy adventures. And since I'm new to the area over there, I won't drive farther than maybe 35 minutes away from my niece's house, or 40 minutes until I get comfortable over there.
It's different driving.
With him, we'll go farther. So maybe we can go visit my friend George while you're there. Leave for one day during the week, because the boys will be in school and Aiden will probably just hang out at the house and play video games. So we could leave early in the morning.
I'm thinking that's the sound of me just going like this.
Maybe it's not set in stone, but maybe.
Yeah, I mean,
just for the day trip.
Yeah,
leave early in the morning.
We'll see. I definitely want to go. We stayed at the Marriott, and there was a restaurant, a wine steakhouse, kind of. I think it was.
Yes, my nieces have been going all the time.
Yeah,
they actually joined the wine club there.
They joined the wine club, so we're definitely gonna probably do that Friday night. I'm psyched, at least if we could do Friday night.
It would probably be Friday night or Thursday night, because the minute he gets there, they're like, all right, what are we doing? Yeah. So it's probably going to be
again,
Thursday
night. I think, as a audience, if you're a Gen Xer, hopefully you've got a lot of energy like we do.
Yes.
Some people say we have a lot more energy than the average Gen Xer.
Yes.
But we hang out with everybody. So
yeah, they love it. Because they're like, all right, where are we going? Because we go bar hopping with them.
Yeah.
We've gone clubbing with them. Yeah. So they're excited, for you to get there.
Yeah.
Because I'm just a chill aunt. They use my skills to put furniture together, paint the room, things like that. But when he's there, he's the fun uncle. So
speaking of that, you're gonna be ripping the carpet out. upstairs.
Yes.
So
I was gonna rip it out the other day, but
maybe we should do a tour. But our final room is our bedroom.
We did do kind of a living room tour.
Well, we did the Govee, the Govee lights. But our final room to be done is our bedroom. Now we do have smaller projects. I'm excited. April, we're gonna do this whole wood paneling right here.
Okay, yes,
that's gonna kind of surround it. That'll give it a better look here and give a contrast to the colors.
I was actually going to ask our neighbor to help us because he's pretty good at doing cuts. Even though it's a straight cut. Next door.
Yeah.
Because he's been putting down, I think he's doing candy jobs on the side.
Okay.
I've seen his posts lately.
Okay.
So, and he loves doing stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's a kit. Lowe's, Home Depot, they have these kits.
So back to our original.
We're definitely going to record some of it.
Yes.
Maybe
take pictures.
Take
maybe
pictures, even record which ones we're looking at.
I have to ask him if he's okay. Well, I won't record parts with him in it.
No, but on the cutting, but I'm saying just the whole process
putting
of picking
it up.
even going to which store has the better one, the pricing.
I like that idea. That's cool.
Yeah, we'll bring you along.
Back to our conversation of vacation.
Sorry.
Because he...
Wow, I did it this time.
Yes, you did.
I deviated.
Yes, you did.
Sorry.
So, like I said, once we're done recording here, we'll go upstairs. He'll probably jump around, because sometimes, on Instagram or Facebook, restaurants and things like that come up on your feed. So him and I, we send each other the restaurants, like from when we're down there.
We definitely following a lot of the Florida, Tampa restaurants and the vibes.
Ocean City.
And the influencers.
Clearwater.
Yeah, and the influencers that are talking about it. So that's a big thing.
So, like, for us... I think almost every time we go down there together, we usually go, we don't go in the springtime, but we went during the winter time one time, and in the summer when we're there, we usually go to Clearwater. I love going to Clearwater.
Clearwater's nice.
So
absolutely.
We might hit up Clearwater when we're there.
Sure. I mean, it's warmer than here, but I think Aiden said the pool water is just a little chillier.
Yeah.
Because it's not, it's not.
Because it's only starting spring.
So
the water's a little.
But they get into it. It doesn't matter.
They don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
They'll live in the water.
I mean, I've gotten in it too. For us, you just gotta get adjusted.
It takes a little bit to adjust, but it's actually really good for your skin because it tightens everything up. Yeah. So for that week when I'm there, I'm like in the water. I get tan. The only thing I don't tan is my face. I wear a hat. I wear my glasses. I don't like getting sun on my face. But I'm so excited that you're coming.
Yeah,
so we can go to Clearwater.
I mean, listen, the excitement is when we get, hopefully, within these 2 years, the interest rates are ridiculous, that we buy the house, and we're going down there more often.
So also, his godmother said that if you decide to go one day to Magic Kingdom, she'll pay for his park entrance that day.
Okay.
On her. So we would just pay for our park entrances that day. Because they don't pay because they have season passes.
So that would be either a Saturday or a Sunday.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see.
Or Friday, because remember, they have the season passes, so they're not supposed to use them. They have the base one, so they only use them during the weekdays.
Well, then you would have to say...
I'll find out.
Yeah, you know what? It's again,
I'm deviating, but it's planning.
No, it's fine. I mean, this is what we're talking about, spring break.
I figure while we're down there, because every time he's down there, he goes to Universal Studios.
Yeah, he's been
and
there
he hasn't been to Disney since he was 3. And we are planning a Disney trip. Like, when we do Disney, we do Disney. Like, we're there. We don't do 6 days. We're there 10 days, usually.
We have done. I don't know if we're going to be there 10 days this year.
But no, when we usually we do 10 days.
But people ask, what is it you do? You got to understand,
we do
Disney.
Everything.
Yeah. We see every show. Sometimes we take a break. We're at the resort pool, if not one of the large water parks.
Yep.
So, we definitely...
get the 10 days.
Now, that has been only lately. The other trips were more smaller, condensed, 4 days, 5 days.
Yes.
Again, like this trip for me is only 4 days. So we do...
So like Puerto Rico is going to be a big trip because usually it's 7 days, right?
Right. So that's why I said I'm looking to see if I could do...
3
if
days.
It's 7 days, like total of 10 days, I guess.
Yeah, 3
We're
days.
3 days in Florida. But, I'm going to try to work it out. Because when I'm in Florida, I won't rent a car then. I'm not going to waste the money renting a car.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
They have extra cars at their house.
Right.
Yeah.
I do like to rent cars though.
He likes driving his own rental car. He doesn't like using other people's cars.
I don't know.
But my niece always says, just take the car. Just
I'm
take
it. Even when we go there, so when she goes there, she stays at the house. Now I did stay at the house for the holidays.
Yes, during the holidays.
But during the summer when I go down there, she's there, let's say,
I'm
for
there
2 or 3 weeks.
for 2 or 3 weeks. Then
I show up. I just get a hotel room. And
he doesn't like to be in people's way. He's very finicky.
I'm very
Even
finicky.
though that they tell him he's not in their way.
No, and when you come to my house, I'm like, hey.
Stay here for as long as you like.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I do the opposite.
And he annoys them when he does that because my niece goes, he's too good to sleep here.
Really? She says that shit?
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm like,
but no, even the boys, they already know the routine.
Yeah, they know the routine.
Uncle Jerry doesn't sleep here.
Yeah, they
this room
drop off
yeah,
Aiden.
so they have an extra room, and they're like, yeah. So when
they said, make it Aiden's extra.
Make it Aiden's room. They're like, why? But this is where Uncle Jerry doesn't sleep here. They always get a hotel room. I'm like, this kid's like not 10. No, he's like 11 now, right?
No, you're like minimizing. Jace is gonna be
12.
13.
13. So he's
summer.
12. Right, he's 12. He's gonna be 13. Yeah. So.
Yes.
I don't know. That's me. But I did stay there during Christmas.
Yes.
And maybe now because they really have an extra room, like what I want when we buy our house. I want to have that extra room where someone comes over.
Extra room office.
Like here, we don't have it. I mean, my buddy comes over.
We do have the extra room, but it's his office.
It's my office. It is. I have to have an office. I do the editing. I do work from home.
But we have a family room downstairs.
We have a family room, which
we put the inflatable. We used to have a sofa
it has a bathroom here.
Yes.
So
this is where our guests stay when they come over.
Yeah. So it's kind of like when they're especially my buddy. He's down here, the door is closed, he's relaxing, he's doing his thing.
It's perfect because there's a bathroom down here, so they don't have to come upstairs and bother.
It's a half bath.
Half bath.
But it works.
Yes.
It works.
I'm excited for our trip. I'm counting the days. I was actually, because somebody yesterday, since he had a bad week last week, decided to do a little day drinking.
It wasn't day drinking.
It was day drinking because you started early.
It was. I got my haircut. How did it look? It was good, right?
Good.
I actually got it a little shorter. And then I was going to get pizza. We observe Lent, so we don't eat red meat or we don't eat meat, per se, for that time. And as I was going to the pizza shop next door, I guess the place changed. He said it's changed 3 times. It was a winery, then it became like a winery / brewery, and now it's a full, just long bar. Yeah, bar and everything. So I was there. I said, all right, I'll have a pint, just relax.
He calls me at the hair. Well, I'm getting my hair done. I got my hair done.
Yeah, so I kind of did this longer lunch because usually I stay at my desk, but the haircut was
a quiet
quick.
day at work.
It was like 10 to 15 minutes, and then I just went over and, like I said, I was just going to grab a slice.
Mind you, because I was about maybe 30 minutes away from him. He calls me, he says, I'm at this new place. I'm like, oh, you went someplace new without me? Yeah. I was like, all right, it's on. Yeah. Food revenge.
Yeah, she did. Because at the corner of my eye, I saw, oh, you got food here? He's like, yeah. So I'm like, what am I going to eat? Just have some cheese fries. And then what happened was, again at the corner of my eye, you got fish and chips?
They were okay. They were
not
okay.
Yeah, they were not like British fish.
Yeah, they were not British fish.
Yeah, they were good,
it was okay.
But they were not. Yeah, they were not British fish, but they were good.
Yeah, it was okay.
It wasn't British fish. I think it's just the fish.
It's just
it's more I don't know. It's just
so it's a very thin coating of the breading. British fish. This guy is like.
It was a little thick.
It was thick
and
coating,
and the fish was a little bit more narrow.
Yeah, it was okay. And the tartar sauce, was nasty. Yeah. I'm a tartar sauce girl. I'm a tartar sauce girl that I can dip my French fries in it.
I was doing it, but what I do is I put a little hot sauce in my tartar sauce.
That tartar sauce was nasty.
All right, so then it's not food revenge because you didn't like the food.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay, so there you go. So nothing really happened.
He's just trying to say.
No, I'm just saying if you didn't like the food, because she did come over.
I rolled up on him.
Yeah, that's the way. Smart people, they roll up on you. They don't just come by.
He was sitting at the bar just talking away, and he actually jumped because I was like, so, and he was like, oh, don't do that to me. Yeah,
the guy was laughing and stuff. But it was interesting. Nobody was there. He said, it gets quiet. So I called her. I called a buddy of mine. I said, hey, I work from home on Friday. We could come over here, get a pint, and...
Okay, long story short, he kept drinking.
So I had a friend over...
He was beer wasted by 7:30.
Yeah. So, I had a friend come over. He had some technical issues with a setup, Google Workspace. I'm an M365 person, but I did set up their infrastructure for Google Workspace for a nonprofit. And they're having some issues, so he said, "Hey, can you take a look at this?" I said, "Come on over." He brought a 6-pack. Don't forget to
call him to make sure that's fixed.
Yeah, well, we won't know until they try that email.
Yeah,
probably. But we sat here, and then we went upstairs to the office, and we worked on it. We talked, and I guess I had 2 more beers, and
I was like, by 8:30, he was asleep in bed, and I'm
Friday night.
And I'm sitting on the bed, just like twiddling my thumbs. I'm like,
but see, this is what happens though. She took a photo.
I didn't post it. I just
took
a photo. I sent it to your phone though.
Yeah.
You checked your phone?
I didn't. No, she took a photo.
I took a photo of him sleeping.
I guess I didn't even know what you said.
Because I told him, I'm like, I was watching X-Files, and he's at the foot of the bed with his hand on his chin, and he's leading, but he's doing the drunk sway in his like half awake sleep mode.
It's
so
bad.
I'm like, do you even know what's going on the TV? He's like, yeah, I know what's going on.
I couldn't recall.
I was like, okay. I was like, you sure you don't want to take?
Because I've never seen X-Files, so I'm like, I'm taking advantage. I'm watching this I'm on Hulu, watching it from season 1 all the way through.
It was the funniest thing.
But I guess I'll have to.
He gave up.
Yeah,
I was like, listen,
I guess I did.
It's not happening. Just go to sleep. But listen, I'm gonna tell you. Falling asleep that early because he slept the whole night. I think he got up to go to the bathroom maybe once or twice.
Yeah, that's it.
He's refreshed. Like your eyes look really good.
I did see that. I did. Well, also, so I'm doing this skin regimen now at night.
He's following me.
Yeah. So she does a regimen. I'm doing the regimen, and I did see it today. I could see. I do have thinner skin up here than the average, I guess, Hispanic person. I'm half Spaniard, I guess. I don't know.
The olive skin.
The olive skin, so I get more. I'm susceptible to bags, and I do have a little bit more wrinkles than average, but not as much as another person also. Yes. But I could see the difference. Today I woke up, I'm like, wow.
Feels good, right?
I got the haircut going and stuff.
Feels good, right?
It feels good.
Yeah.
And we got a scale.
Yes.
I know we're drifting off this topic, but this is unscripted.
Yes.
So I'm excited. I had my physical in December. I was 195 and 190.
10 pounds.
No,
5 pounds.
5 pounds. I wish.
5 pounds.
5 pounds.
But before that, you dropped weight too.
Yeah. So
you're probably about 10 pounds down.
So one of my treats is the Edamons chocolate cake, chocolate donuts.
Oh, you have them up on the kitchen table.
Yeah. This will be the last one I'll have for. My goal is for at least to May. Usually I get one every once a month or so. I don't. I'm glad you're trying. Yeah, so I don't have it every week.
No, he doesn't. I cheat more, but then again, I work out.
No, she works
4 to 5
hard.
days a week. You see my workouts. Yeah. I work out hard.
I'm in there right now. I'm just working into it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so I'm like
in there.
5 to 7 minutes on the treadmill because it does hurt the rear when you're not used to it, and just some simple workouts. But I'm going to really get those workouts more into the weekdays.
You incline more as you go.
Well, no, I want to get it into where it's a Tuesday and a Thursday also in there. Mm-hmm. So because it's really only I'm in there for like 15 to 20 minutes tops.
Until you get used to it.
Yeah.
That's how I started.
No, I know.
Now but, my workouts can go. Now if I forget and don't pay attention, if I'm not running to go do something later on, I can be in his office working out for an hour and a half because I just get lost in the music.
Yeah. I don't use the music.
I get focused.
It's too short, but yeah.
So I love it.
And also, what's good? Again, we drifted, but that's fine. I know the other place had like a little gym, that community they were at.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited to see this place that she's at.
Yeah.
I left workout equipment at her house when I was there. Like I left my workout mat. I left my kettlebell.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I did, but I don't know if she left it there, if she kept it,
no,
I took it with her, or she gave it to my sister.
Oh, okay.
So I'm hoping.
If not, then you have to buy some stuff. But
I'm hoping
some of these places, if they have the gym, they have the pool.
No, they do have.
So the one she's staying at is the basic ones, which has the pool.
I do my workouts every morning, or
she loves the walks.
I love walking in Florida.
Like we know we're gonna be Floridians. There's no doubt about it.
Listen, I'm okay with the Gators. I'm fine.
We got bears.
Exactly, we got bears
here. We live
up
in North Jersey. We got bears up here.
Yeah, so
bears, deers, but we got bears.
I think when I was there during last summer, I was there for 3 weeks.
Oh, you were there for a while, yeah.
I was there 3 weeks. Okay. In 3 weeks, I didn't even know that I lost weight because I was just enjoying my walks in the morning. And when he came down finally, he was like, "Wow, those 3 weeks you
lost
dropped
some weight."
Yeah, I did.
See it.
Yeah, but I wasn't doing it to do it. I enjoyed the walks. Like I would get up and throw on my workout clothes, work out for 20 minutes, and then I'd go for a 40-minute walk, which was like amazing. Even though it's hot and the sun is beating on you.
Well, you do the early morning walks.
Yes, because it's not hot.
That's what they do over there when it's really hot 3 months out of the year.
Yes, and I've been there for the hottest parts. But
I've been there. Yeah, we went to Universal somewhere and stuff. So, but going back to it, I'll be down there. We just gotta get the final
We're gonna go upstairs
Wednesday
and
night.
Everything now.
You know, get a simple car to rent, and I'm only there for 4 days, tops 5, so it's not gonna be expensive to rent a car.
Yeah.
Usually,
we're gonna go compare prices right now.
I like to rent small SUVs because I'm just used to it, but maybe this time just to save on the budget.
Yeah,
just a regular car.
Just get a regular car because that.
But I did look online. The car to the small SUV, we're talking.
It's like $10.
It was like $20 to $25 difference. It was.
Yes. Also, I'm hungry. After we video, I mean, this coffee. That's all I've had, and I worked out hard today.
So you want to step out? That gloomy weather. I know you talked about having breakfast. We go to this place. It's really nice.
Yeah, I don't want to go to Redlands today.
But
it's gloomy today.
It's gloomy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We could have a gyro.
That's heavy. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'm diverting.
We're diverting. We're sorry. But this is our channel. This is how it is. And hopefully you do enjoy our content.
Yes. So I was telling him today, and this is off topic, because when he's at work and when I'm done working out, I find what I need to do in the house, or I go on YouTube or on social media and surf information and things like that. Not just junk, workout information stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I told him the other day that there's really no other podcasts.
Our age? No Gen Xers?
Not really. I think there is like one other couple.
I do see a lot of younger
couples.
Which is fine. I mean, like I said, we have kids in that. We have
nieces and our daughters.
We raised 3 generations. We've got.
But I thought it was kind of interesting that there is
that you so far
Gen X.
We should have just called it Gen X, but I think
talking about life. I thought it was cool. I wish there was more. I would like people to reach out to us and talk to us about it, because I think we got a lot of information to put out. We've raised kids.
Yeah.
We lived during a generation where there was no seat belts in the back seat. Well, they were, but you didn't use them.
You didn't use them, and
it
was crazier. I don't get. I'll tell you one thing. We don't get caught up in that whole Gen X, Alpha Z. Yeah, we don't get caught up in it.
But we do make fun of it a little bit because people compare it a lot.
They do.
And we do notice the differences, but
I told her I found topics where how it was in the 50s and 60s.
Yes.
And how those generations that wanted to change the world, the hippies and stuff
everybody,
like that.
Every next generation wants to change it. So
I
don't down the previous generation.
Those are kids.
I don't down the previous generation, and I don't down the future generation.
But the future generations are kids. We have it.
But now the future generation, they like to down the past generations. And you know what the bad part is about that? You're learning from us.
Yeah.
So you're downing the people you're learning from.
It's interesting that she said that
it's true.
No, it's interesting that you said there is no Gen X topics. Or, I mean, they have these
couples,
shorts, but not
they
a couple.
They have shorts and stuff, and but as for like a pod, because ours is kind of like a podcast.
It's a podcast.
But I looked up, and there are more like younger couples, but not really any our age talking about how,
But this,
you're in your mid-50s.
This is not. I don't consider this a Gen X. I mean, you can look at it,
but we are,
because we are doing the same things everybody else is doing. You're planning for the future. Your vacations, your short trips.
Yes. But we see things at a different perspective.
Maybe, I guess. We switched out cars. I had a lease. Now it was too expensive, so I purchased my car. Everybody's doing that. So I think it's relative to certain things that it just
yes and no
flows
because we're about done raising our kids. We have only one left.
Yeah,
that's because I decided I wanted to have another baby when he was done. But so as to these younger couples that are doing podcasts and things like that, their kids are younger. They're going through the motions,
right?
Versus where we are at the tail end. We're
in the midpoint. I consider midpoint.
No, he's 14. He's going to be 14.
He's got at least 14, 18, 19.
He's got 4 more years. And he's the last one left here.
Okay, all right.
Because the other one is like on his way out the house.
All right.
So that's why I said, I found it odd that there's no older couples giving information or filling that
void.
Kind of, I guess. I mean, there are parents that are our age that are on social media.
But I guess you look at it that way. I don't look at it as I'm a Gen Xer having a podcast. I just look at it. I'm having a podcast.
I look at it both ways.
Yeah,
we're having a podcast, but we're also Gen Xers that have different information. Because
but when you talk about vacations, which is, I mean, there's nothing about a Gen X vacation on it.
No, it's not a Gen X vacation.
That's what I'm saying.
Per se.
I don't see this as.
But our kids are older. When we go on vacation, we only take one with us. If you know,
no, because the other one would come depending.
Like he said, he'll
go to Puerto Rico.
Yes, he said he might be up for coming with us to Puerto Rico. Maybe not. Yeah. So this is where it differs. Whereas the younger generation, they're doing podcasts. They go on vacations. They take all their little kids.
No, I definitely get that. I definitely, absolutely. That's those people have their full kids. They're all under 10. You know, you got the hours. Even if we were those, we didn't have our kids. It just didn't happen that way. We had them. It just came out.
Spread apart.
You know.
Yeah. So I just figured. I was telling him that the other day. I was like, listen, I actually lost track of time because I was just on the computer searching. I only found one other couple, and they weren't really podcasting much. They were just doing jokes.
I mean, it was interesting that she said it.
Very interesting.
But I mean, we're at that point already. Mm-hmm. So take care. Have a good one. Like, subscribe, comment.
Give us your input.
And we will see you in the next episode. Take care, everyone.
Take care, everyone. Stay healthy.
Bye.
Bye.